What does July 2021 have in store for you? Making predictions for July 2021. Hello everybody, I'm Tina Chaudhary. Welcome to my channel and a very warm namaste. Let's take a look at July and see if there's any special days going on in July. So only one special day that's going on in July is on July 23rd, and that's Guru Purnima. So what is Guru Purnima? Guru means a teacher or somebody that it could be a religious teacher, or it could be any teacher that imparts any kind of wisdom or knowledge to you. And Purnima means a full moon. Traditionally, it's celebrated where you pay a tribute to any guru. It could be a religious guru. It could be just a teacher that has taught you something in life. It could also mean just a kindergarten teacher. So it could be any teacher, somebody that's imparted you a very good life lesson, or somebody that you respect. It's traditionally celebrated where you pay tribute to any guru that you feel close to and ask for special blessings from them. It's also a very good day to do any kind of mantra practice or meditation and ask for blessings of the religious gurus that you may have a special connection with. New moon is on July 9th, and the full moon, like I mentioned, is July 23rd. As far as the planetary positions and transits, these slow-moving planets have no transits this month. So Saturn staying where it is in Capricorn, Jupiter is staying in Aquarius, Rahu, Ketu are not moving their positions. They're not going to do that till next year. So Rahu firmly in Taurus and Ketu firmly in Scorpio. The fast-moving planets, or the inner planets, are all having transits in July. So Venus is right now in Leo, and it's going to move to Cancer on July 16th. Mars has been debilitated in Cancer this whole time. You can watch my video on that to see the effects of that. But on July 20th, it's going to move on, and it's going to move into Leo. And the busiest of them all is going to be Mercury. It's moving through 3 signs. It's going to do 3 transits in July. So it's right now in Taurus. On July 6th, it moves to Gemini. And then on July 24th, it goes to Cancer. But now when Mercury moves that fast, or has these big transits, it affects all of us, because Mercury represents our communication. It also represents finance and the business world. So you might see a lot of fast-moving changes, fast-moving incidents and events, and the market, the stock market, if it affects the stock market too. So you might see a lot of fast-moving things that are happening up and down, and also a lot of finance-related activity in your own life. Especially if that's your ascendant lord, but actually it impacts everybody. Also your communication, up and down, good, bad, fiery speech, then calm speech. So I'm counseling everybody to kind of take a look at how they communicate with people in writing as well as verbals. Now, as far as the sun's concerned, the sun always has a transit in the middle of the month, because the sun stays in one sign for 30 days approximately. So in the middle of the month, it always moves to the next sign. So the sun is moving in the middle of the month. It's right now, it's in Gemini, and it's going to move to the next sign of Cancer and July 16th. Now let's take a look at the moon's transit. The moon is the fastest moving planet, so it only stays in one house for 2.25 days. So a lot of impact in our lives is because of the moon, and our mind is governed by our moon, like I've always said in my videos. So since it stays in one house for 2.25 days, it kind of gives us the mood swings that we have. If we have a headache, for example, and if we don't take any medication for it, it probably will last for about 2 days on its own, because the moon is either 6th or 8th house. If we're in a bad mood, or if we're depressed or we're happy, sometimes it lasts for about 2 days, because the moon's in a particular position in your birth chart. So the moon is what gives us these events, these mood swings, the happy, the sad, the depressed, all these kind of things. So for each ascendant, I'll mention the days when the moon is kind of challenged in the typical birth chart. So kind of watch for those days. Now, those days, you don't have to be scared. They're just days where you could be depressed, you could be unhappy, you could get into a fight with somebody, you could just not be feeling well. There's nothing to be scared of. It's just days that like I said, the moon's in a challenge position in your birth chart. So it could be anything. It could be very small and it could just pass through. And if you're not having a moon dasha or something, it could just pass through without any incident as well. Just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notification. But also, if you like the video, hit the like button and do share it with friends and family. I'm sure they'd like to know what's in store for them in July. And my predictions are based on your ascendant or rising sign. They're not based on your moon sign or your sun sign. So I know people read magazines and they think they know their sun sign, but that's your sun sign. So don't read it based on that same sign that you think you are. If you're not sure about what your ascendant or your rising sign is, you can drop me a comment with your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and I'll respond back and tell you which ascendant sign you are. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are very shy about putting their personal information in the comment section. It's a public page. So I ask people, you can email me. The email's on the screen right now. So you can send me a quick email and give me those details, and I'll tell you what your ascendant sign is. So you listen to the correct predictions. I will always do monthly predictions going forward. So you need to know what your correct ascendant is. So make sure you can drop me a line, no worries. And obviously I don't charge for that. I'm just letting you know what your ascendant is. Libra. Libra, July is a very, very good month for your career and your income perspective. In the past, you've been feeling like people have been taking advantage of you, and you've also been quite negative, towards people and in your general attitude. But it's time to change your attitude this month, and also your communication skills. Don't let this negative attitude continue on into July, because it will impact your luck. July is a very lucky month for you, and luck will be on your side. But the key is to keep your attitude very positive, because your negative attitude has been ruining your luck factor. And July will be the real test, where if you don't change your attitude, your luck factor will not work out for you. So it's a very good time for career, as long as you remove this negative attitude that you've had since the last few months. Try to stay very positive, very upbeat, connect with people, and be very cordial, very pleasant with family members. And then you see how luck will change, and luck will be on your side. In fact, if there's things or issues or matters where you've seen delays in the past or some obstacles in the past, you'll see that all of those will get completed to your satisfaction. The best way you can do this is also make a lot of good self-effort. In the past, even though I've been saying this for a long time for Libra people, is that your self-effort is key. If you've made the self-effort in the past, you will see the results of this in July. If you haven't made the self-effort and you've stayed very negative, you may not see as much as the fruits of it in July, but you still have time. You can still make good effort, a good self-effort this month, and see how the luck changes going forward. But you need to really think about what you've been doing, how much effort you've been making, and what kind of an attitude you've had. Your attitude has definitely not been good in the last few months, but I think that if you want luck to be on your side, and you want good income, and you want good returns, and you want something good to happen to you as far as your career is concerned, as far as relationships is concerned, your attitude's going to have to be key. So take this advice well, and don't take it in a negative way. I'm only trying to give you the remedy to activate your luck factor and see how it changes. And the challenging days for you is going to be the 14th, 15th, 16th, and then 20th, 21st, 22nd, and also the 31st of July. And good luck. Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be a little bit of a confusing month for you. The beginning of the month will be different, and the second half of the month may have a different flavor or emotion to it. The beginning of the month, you may be waiting for something very hard, like you may be waiting for appreciation, you may be waiting for income or something like that, or some appreciation, and you may feel like you're getting it, and then you may not get it. You may have to wait till the second half of the month to actually get what you're really desired. So it's very good for career after the 10th, 15th of the month. or more towards the 15th of the month. It's very good for career after that and for gains after that. You're going to see a change in your status in your career as well. You may be promoted, you may be recognized, or your income might go up a lot after the second half of the month as well. The problem's also going to be that the minute your income goes up, your expenses will go up as well. Now, what are the expenses going to be on? A lot of the expenses may be on family matters and family issues. They could be spent on seniors or the people at home, or senior stuff, or health issues. So you can see that you have a really good income, but then karma will make it spend you the same money on health issues or people at home or sickness or something like that. So make sure that you're doing good karma all the time and you keep your positive energy around you. Don't be negative at work. Otherwise, this negative karma always makes you where you get money, but then you spend it out on, things that are not desirable expenses. So, and also the one thing that I've been cautioning all my Scorpio people for many months now is to maintain the work-life balance. Now, you're going to be very challenged with the work-life balance in July as well, where you're going to be pulled in your career, where there are going to be a lot of demands made to you on your, in your career. Your bosses are going to be looking to you to educate them, as opposed to your bosses supporting you and educating you. So they're going to be depending on you for education, training, and support, as opposed to the other way around. So they're going to make a lot of demands on you, but there's also going to be a lot of demand placed on you at home, in your home environment, through a family, your wives, children, aging parents, or other family members. So you're going to be pulled in two different directions. It's going to be a good month in some ways, but it's going to be a tiresome month. It's going to be an exhausting month as well. So the key is to balance the work and the home life balance, is to maintain that and see if you can do that or not. This is not a good time to start a relationship. You may not even have the time to start one. It's also not a good time for relationships with children. So make sure you're very cautious of how you maintain your relationships with children at this time. So otherwise, it's a good month as far as income is concerned, and maintain your work-life balance. Now, the challenging days for you will be July 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and then 24th and 25th. So it's just like a phase of a few days. It may be a little challenging. It may go by without incident, but overall, it's going to be a confusing sort of month. Sagittarius, July will be a good month for you as far as your career is concerned. If there's some people out there looking for a job, this might be the month where you'll get a job. But the problem will be that your energy was not going to be that high, and you're going to feel like you don't want to work or you don't want to do anything. So the challenges that you're going to face is to use your willpower and your strength to get up and start doing things at work. It's really good. You're going to really need to work hard in order to get the gains or the rewards that you're waiting for. And the problem is going to be that you're not going to feel like doing it. So the challenge is use your willpower and start to do things. Also at work, you may see a little bit of an issue where you may get blamed, or unnecessarily blamed, or somebody may say that you're not pulling in your fair share, and that's probably going to be because of your lack of energy. So again, I'm counseling you to make sure that you stay upbeat and stay focused and work hard, even though you may not feel like doing it. This is also a good month if you're looking to buy large ticket items, like you're looking to buy a home or you're looking to buy a car and you're going to apply for a loan. So it's a good month to get loans, to buy large items. One of the things that I want to caution you about is Mars is in your 8th house right now. So it's not the best placement for Mars for your health, as far as health issues is concerned, or body issues is concerned. So you have to be very careful when you're driving. You have to be careful with, items around the house, or make sure you eat well so you don't get sick or you don't get hurt. So I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm just saying, just be cautious. It's a good time to be cautious when Mars is in the 8th house. It sometimes can cause problems with the health or the body. So make sure you take good care of yourself. And also, what happens at this time is that luck may not be on your side. So don't gamble, no, don't play the stock market. Your luck is not on your side this month. So, everything that you get will be based on your own effort and not because you're waiting for that luck factor to come into your life. So otherwise, it's a good month if you can get your self effort going. And the challenging days for you are the 6th and the 7th, and the 11th, the 12th, and then the 20th and the 21st. I've been saying this to everybody. Don't get fearful, or there's nothing to worry about. Those are just moon transit days. They may go by without anything really occurring on those days as well. Capricorn, July will be a testing time for you. It's a testing month for you, at least until the 23rd. Now, after the 23rd, you may see some relief, but until the 23rd, you will not be in a relaxed frame of mind. You may feel like a lot of people are placing a lot of demands on you, and you're very tense. You have no relaxation. Your mind is very stressed out right now. And the stress may be due to either financial worries, or they could be worries related to health issues. It could be your own health issues. It could be the health of your spouse or other family members. So these are the two worries maybe that you're going to be very stressed about this month until the 23rd. So I'm counseling you to try to relax as much as you can, or to do a meditation every day to relax your mind. Otherwise, your mind will be wavering a lot and not be able to relax. Also, don't try to make any key decisions or life-altering decisions at this time, or decisions that impact your life for a long time. If you really must make those decisions, especially financial decisions, if you really must make those decisions, I would ask you to get the advice of somebody that you trust, a trusted family member, or somebody that is a trusted source, or somebody that's a good guide, to ask, get their advice, and then make the decisions, or just delay the decision altogether. So you can do that. Also, right now, you may be worried about the health of your spouse, or there may be, you may not be with your spouse for a while. You may have to do long distance travel or travel away, or you may see some issues in the marriage, not issues as opposed to serious issues, but you may either not be getting along, or you may be away from your spouse for long periods of time. Otherwise, like I said, it's a testing time for you, but the best remedy that I can give you is to do a meditation. You can also do relaxation techniques to calm your mind down. And also you can do some mantras practice, and those are very, very good right now to calm the mind down. So again, sorry that it's a little confusing and a little testing time for you, but next month I'm sure it will be better. And your challenging days are the 8th and the 9th, the 12th, 13th, and the 14th, and the 21st and the 22nd. Now, all your days before that is the 23rd. After the 23rd, I think things might look up a little bit and you may start to feel a little relaxed. So, good luck. Aquarius, July is a good month for you in some ways. And what are those? It's a good time to start a business. It's a good time for your career. So those people that may have been looking for a job for a while may find the job in July. Also, as far as business is concerned, if you start something new, it might be very beneficial for you. So the key this month is going to be benefit or gains through others. So in business, you may just find somebody, all of a sudden you'll find somebody that wants to start something with you, and then that's going to be very beneficial if you start it in July. Also, if you're looking for a job, you can reach out to somebody, and you may find this one person that actually helps you get a job. So this month is, I'm going to call it for Aquarius, benefit through people. So this is a good time to connect with people, and if you're looking for something, it's a good time to do that. So you may have the benefits. So it's a very good month for gains and career and income related month. But the challenge is going to be this month isn't going to be in your relationship. So you need to take care that you have good relationships with your marital partner. So you're going to have to work on that a little bit. Also, the relationships with children. I think I see that there may be some testing time as far as relationships with children is concerned. So you need to make sure that you're there for them, and you don't start any arguments with them, and watch your communication as far as children is concerned. So you need to watch for that. Your health is going to also be a little bit of an issue. Your ascendant Lord Saturn has been in the 12th house, and it's just really bothering a lot of the Aquarians. But one of the problems has that there's a lot of planets now going to go into your 6th house, which is the house of sickness. So you may not feel well, you may be low on energy, or you may just have a lot of you may have some illness that comes on, and the illness could be related to either your stomach region or around your throat region, or in the neck, or this part of the body, which is your throat, neck, ears, or your stomach. So those are the 2 parts that's going to be very sensitive this month, because your 6th house is definitely getting activated. Sorry. Take care of yourself, and do whatever it is that you can to keep your health health regimen going, and also make sure your communication at all times with your spouse, with your children, is very cordial, and you don't ruin your relationships. Otherwise, it's a great month for gains and career. So your challenging days this month are going to be the 11th and 12th, 15th, 16th, and then 24th and 26th. Like I've said to all my ascendants, these are just moon transit days. Nothing to worry about. They may go by without any incident. Pisces. Now, Pisces, July is going to be a good month as far as your career is concerned. You can see good jumps in your career or changes in your career that are very positive, and you may feel very satisfied with the way your career is going. It's also a good month for income. So you may see a rise in income, you may see a good paycheck or something that may satisfies you quite a bit. But the one thing I must caution you about is that impulsive spending or impulsive plans that you make. So it's also a very impulsive month. So you need to think through things before you jump out and buy big things like cars or a house, or you plan to buy those things. Make sure you do proper research before you do anything that's big and grand, because there's a chance that you may not be very happy with the purchase later, or the plan doesn't work out well. So the key is you can make the plans, but with careful thought, and you need to make sure that if you're buying something, you need to do your full research, full homework before you actually impulsively go buy something that's very expensive. Now, the other thing is I see relocation for some of the Pisces ascendants, but also the fact that you need to do, again, like I said, it's an impulsive one. So make sure you do all your research before you just jump up and buy a house and relocate, or relocate to another place or whatever regarding your career. Make sure you do your homework again as far as that's concerned. A word of caution regarding communication. Watch your communication very well. Make sure you don't get into disagreements and arguments with family members, especially your father. So make sure you don't get into that. Stay cordial with him, and also watch the health of your father. I think there may be some issues with that also. And watch your communication with all family members. Otherwise, it's a good month. It's an impulsive month, like I said. Make sure you don't do anything rash or impulsive, and make sure you watch your communication. Otherwise, it's an okay month for you. And your challenging days are the 13th, 14th, 17th, 18th, and then the 26th and the 27th. Nothing to worry about. Those are moon transit days. Maybe they'll just pass by without incident. And that brings me to the end of my predictions today. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Goodbye for now.